Hi, crafty friends. Have you guys ever thought about crafting with the wood rulers from Dollar Tree? Well, they are going to be perfect for what this craft is going to be. I thought about making like a little decorative wood shutter, especially since we did that cute little mini wreath. I thought that would be perfect on here. So when I took off the little measuring parts, I kind of stuck some of them back together because I want to leave a little bit of space in between each one of the rulers. So this way it works perfectly that it will have the same width. So once I kind of got it where it was, I just taped everything down just to hold it in place, because we're going to take a fourth ruler and we're going to cut that into pieces so that we'll have the top and the bottom part of the shutter. So the only thing about these is you see that hole in the ruler. Well, no worries about that, because when we do the top and bottom of the shutter, we're going to actually cover that so we don't have to worry about it. But if we were doing some other craft, we could easily put some wood filler in there or even just cut it off. So I figured out what size I need for the top and bottom. So I'm just going to use my miter box saw here and just cut them in half. Easy peasy. Now the back side of the rulers are nice and flat, and then the front side of the ruler has a little bit of a ridge in it. That's where the little measurement part was. So I decided to put that on the back part of this. I wanted all of the wood pieces to be flat. So I just marked off my second one that I needed there and then cut that. And then, so for this, we just need 4 of the rulers. So 2 come in a pack, which, oh wait, is it 2 or 3? Actually, I think 3 come in a pack. Hold on, I just thought of that. All right, so now we're just going to hot glue this little piece right onto this. And then I had been thinking about like what I wanted, how I wanted the finish to be. And at first I was like, oh, let's do a decorative finish. And then I was like, you know what? Let's just take some paint and we will just paint the whole thing. And then once the paint will still be wet. And then I like to take like a disinfectant wipe, or you could even use a baby wipe, whatever, any type of wipe. And then you're just kind of wiping it back so that it just kind of lessens how the paint absorbed into some of the areas. Plus, it'll help you get into the little nooks and crannies as well. That's why I also like to use these little sponges from Dollar Tree. So many of you will message me and say, oh my gosh, I thought you were using cheese. They do kind of look like cheese. But here's, once I got all painted, I just grabbed out my wipe and I'll just kind of start going back and forth and getting in those areas, because again, I just want to wipe some of it back. You see right there how it's already starting to wipe back. And then once I do that, I'm just going to use a little bit of sandpaper and just kind of hit all of the edges and corners and in between, that just to give it a little bit more of a rustic look. So that way I like how this was going. And I was like, you know what? I don't need to do another decorative element on top of that. I'm liking how this is coming out. So you could do any size. You could do, 4 slats across. I think this 3-1 will be perfect, like I said, for that mason jar lid wreath that we did. But look how adorable it looks on it. I just think this is so fun and cute. All right, friends, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to follow the page for more crafts.